Hey everybody, welcome back. Guess who's back? It's Taylor, and we are going to see what's going on with Taylor's hair because now that quarantine is kind of like, I don't know if we supposed to say that it's over. I don't know what's going on out here in these streets, but Taylor has not had her hair really professionally done since the last time I did her hair. So, you remember that was over a year ago, and then the world shut down a little bit after that. And so now we just gonna go up in here and see what's going on. As you saw, I was showing that her curl pattern is really strong. So it looked like it's grown quite a bit since the last time I did her hair. So we're just going to go in and we are going to separate that first section and get ready for the blow dry process, so we can check it out. But yeah, if you look, you see, remember she had a lot of heat damage before. If you have not watched the first video with Taylor, please go watch it. She was so just over her hair and just like the thinness of it all. Her hair wasn't in a great space in her mind. So she put her hat on when I was done because that's just what she does. and it doesn't offend me because that's just who Taylor is. But from the looks of things at this very moment, it looks like her hair is a lot fuller. A lot of her natural hair texture is coming in more than halfway down the shaft. So I'm ready to see what it's doing. So, of course, here I'm just going in with my Denman brush, my Denman 9-row brush, and my ceramic red 2500 blow dryer. And I am just going to stretch that hair out. It's very important to, when you're doing a silk press, it's important to get it as straight as possible during the blow dry process because that's what's going to ultimately keep your hair straight once you press it. So every single step of the process of doing the hair counts. You want to make sure when you wash the hair that it's super clean. You want to make sure you wash all that conditioner out. You want to make sure you do a heat protectant, which we did. And then you want to go in and you want to blow dry that hair straight. All of those things matter because if you don't wash it good, then the hair will have buildup on it. If you don't rinse the conditioner good, then it'll also have buildup and it'll be weighed down. And you don't want that. A lot of people say, hey, like, how do you get so much volume in the hair? Or how do you get the hair to move? One of the first steps in making sure that the hair is moving is making sure that it's not any conditioner left in that hair because that will weigh the hair right down and it'll be stiff. And you don't want to overdo it with the heat protectant either because ours is a serum. So too much serum is going to make the hair weigh down. It's going to make it oily and it's not going to have any movement. So you want to make sure you do that too. And then using this vent brush or this Denman brush, it separates the strands so well and it just adds volume in it with the blow dryer. So it's just a whole lot of key factors. So just write those little tips down because it'll help you with your hair moving. Now, look at Taylor's hair. It looks so much fuller than last time. Do you see the difference? I would put a little clip in there, but what I'll do is at the end of this video, I'll add something for you guys to be able to check it out. Now, look at her ends. Her ends also have not been professionally cut since me. So, and it looks good. One thing about getting a hair cut instead of a trim is that line stays in there a lot longer. It doesn't mean not to get a trim as often, but it kind of grows semi-evenly instead of just all over the place. So I would just recommend if your hair is going through something, just cut as much as you can off and then watch how it grows much better. Now I'm just going to pull it up a little bit and hit those ends that you can't hit when you are cutting around like that. So The thing is, like, a lot of people also talk to me about, like, is it mandatory that you go in and do layers? It's like, if you just do them low, they won't be really considered layers. It's like I'm just totally going in and trying to catch as many ends as possible, because if you don't do that, you have to understand, like, all your hair does not reach to the bottom like that. So when it comes time to cut, you're going to have to go in and just do what you can do, because that's the only way you are going to reach as many ends as possible. So it's not mandatory that you do that, but you should. You should definitely go in just to try to get every end that you can. Now, if you want deeper layers or shorter layers, then you pull the hair up a lot higher, and it's a method to how you cut. Matter of fact, I've done videos like that plenty of times, but I'll do some more that are just focused solely on doing layers. But yeah, that's the skinny on that. Now, if you saw the video before my last one and you saw Alina is the one who was on the front of the color box. Alina is Taylor's mom. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm also going to add a link for Taylor's YouTube and her Instagram, because Taylor is a singer and she ain't one of them. Like, Taylor be getting it popping, okay? So I want you to go support her, follow her, go comment on her stuff, tell her I sent you, and just tell her what you want to see more of, because I'm trying to get Taylor to stop playing with the folks and get it going in these streets. Okay, so go give her your love and support, and yeah, we'll go from there. Like, look at her hair. I'm really impressed. I really need you to go back and watch that first video. Even if you saw it before, go back and look at it, because the difference is really amazing. Quarantine really did really well for a lot of people's hair, because it gave them a chance to leave their hair alone. For some people, leaving your hair alone isn't the greatest thing, because I know for a fact when my hair, if I don't touch it for a long time and I look at it again, it usually is going through something. But other people, if you don't touch your hair for a long time, it grows, and you know what I think it is? I think it just determines on what you're like with your hair, period. Some people do their hair all the time, so it's just what their hair is used to. So I think giving it a break probably would help it. And then other people who usually don't touch their hair at all, if they start touching it too much, their hair is like probably shocked, like, "What, girl, what is you doing? Leave me alone." So the thing with Taylor, what she did was she wore braids all during the first half of her quarantine, and then she just wore it in a ponytail and didn't touch it at all. I said, what exactly were you doing to your hair? She was like, nothing, and using your products. And I laughed, and I'm like, okay, cool. So, her hair enjoyed the break. So the fact that she came out of this break with almost not a lot of splits on her ends, and her hair is just grown a lot. Her natural texture is coming in strong. And although we're using heat today, I say it every video, heat isn't the enemy, lack of knowledge is. We're just going to go in and we're going to press her hair, because she wants to have a silk press today, and she should be able to. So yeah, I'm proud of her hair. I'm grateful for how it's grown and how strong it's getting, and hopefully she keeps it up and it stays like this. You have to excuse this lady while she takes a break so that she can use her inhaler. Wait, what kind of sick person it just wants you guys to see it. And I left it right in that movie. She gonna be like, what in the hell? But she looked at the camera, so that meant she wanted y'all to see that she had to take her medicine. So look at that. Look how much luster is on that part that got hit with the heat. And it's not, I mean, it's straight, it's lustrous, but it's not that much different than that blow dried hair. So that's what I was talking to you about, with the importance of making sure that you blow dry it straight, so it's much easier to get the hair straight with just one pass of that flat iron. For those of you who did not get a flat iron this last drop, they will be dropping again for the 12 days of Christmas. So the first week of December, look out for the irons because they will be back. Don't say I didn't warn you. And I will tell you in every video after this just to remind you so that you won't miss out. Also, if you guys didn't see my post in the community section on YouTube, anytime I miss a week, other than when I was really sick with COVID that time, thank God I'm out of that. But what I like to do is, if I'm going to miss a week, I will announce it to you guys in the community section. And I made an announcement last week that I missed last week because I booked another job as department head of hair for a movie, and this time it was a Disney film. And then when I tell y'all it was all the black girl magic hair possible in this film, y'all, I am so excited for y'all to see this whenever it comes out. So I will keep y'all posted on when that movie drops, because I'm just so proud of this project in particular, because you know, for years of my life, it's just been my clients come in, and for the last 20 years, it's like, what are you getting today? Straight or curl, straight or curl, straight or curl. Everybody only are picking through those two things, and it gets really boring. And, you know, I am super creative and into just doing a lot of things, especially with hair. So it allowed me to do things that I used to do, or things that I do for photo shoots only, instead of people asking for the same hairstyle every day. Now, I'm grateful that people ask for the same hairstyle every day, but you know, it can get a little boring sometimes. So once the movie is close to coming out, I am going to take those same hairstyles that me and my salon team did for the film, and I am going to show you how I did them on YouTube. So I feel like that'll be really fun for you guys. So again, I'll keep you posted on when this movie is dropping, and I cannot wait for you guys to see. Now, the other film my salon and myself did hair for, A Holiday Chance, will be out in theaters on November 24th. So make sure that you go and see that too. I will also re-announce that in the community section on YouTube. Hopefully you guys see it and you run those numbers up, because the goal is to reach high heights with the numbers of people that go see it in the box office, and then hopefully people will hire us even more to do hair for movies, because I feel like it's very important for people that know how to handle our hair are in the trailers, the vanity trailers for hair and makeup, you know, because everyone doesn't understand our hair, and I think that it's very important that we are there to do things like that. So I'm counting on y'all. I'm counting on all 1.3 million of y'all to make sure that you watch that movie, not only in the theaters, but after that, it will be available somewhere streaming on some network, I'm sure. But just make sure you watch it, comment on it, and just support us. So thanks again. I just wanted to let y'all know that too. Oh, look at Taylor's hair is doing so well. It's pressing out so easily. It already has so much movement. You see where it's just like where she's moving a little bit, the hair is just flowing and swaying. And I think that she's super happy with it. Let's see what her reaction is once I turn her around. Right now I'm giving her the Glass Brilliant Shine. and I'm just running my hands through it. I think that I'm just I'm just blown away at the difference that a year and a half makes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna comb that glass through. It's super weightless. And then let's see how Taylor feels about her hair. Okay, she sees it. She looks a little happy. She actually looks very happy. Oh, okay, you better serve. Now swing it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, run the hands through. Oh, do a little swish with the hands, you know what I'm saying? Check it out. She looks a little pleased. Oh, she's impressed by what it does. Okay, go ahead. Come on, Taylor, you better spin, swing, look back at it, turn around again. You know what I mean? Show the folks what tip is on, okay? Oh, wait, what? She's crazy, okay? What? Okay, she loves it, period. Thanks, guys. See you next time.